Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim. I'm the Year 7 and 8 coordinator. I'd like to speak to you today a little bit about at-home learning and the phase we're moving into. Who could have imagined that a few months ago we'd even be speaking about this kind of learning, but here we are today, and now we're looking at what's going to be happening over the next few weeks. I know through my contact with parents over the last few weeks that there's been a lot of similar experiences that families have been having. Perhaps one of the words that could best describe those experiences is feeling overwhelmed. It's just overwhelming sometimes to do the things that we've been doing. And as a parent myself and as a teacher, I get that feeling. It can be. And I can only imagine what it feels like for our children as well, our students, what that means for them to be working through what's going on and even some of the confusion that's been happening today. But now that we have some idea of what the next few weeks are going to look like and a return time, this can really help us begin to reframe our perspective on things and to help our children particularly to be able to get through. When we come to an end of a challenge like this, it's possible that we could respond in a couple of ways. On one hand, we could begin to slow down and perhaps change the kinds of things that we've been doing, the great things that we've been doing to help our children. There's a risk with that though. What we could also be doing is to maintain and keep doing those great things that have been helping us over the last few weeks. And I'd encourage you to do that because we're almost there. There's a man in the Bible called Paul, and he said that he pressed on for the goal, for the prize that he had in Jesus. He pressed on because he had something in mind. In many ways, there's a principle that is good for us today. There is a goal ahead of us. There is an end time ahead of us. And I want to encourage us all to keep pressing on that little bit further. Keep the routine that you've got during the day. The start time and the end time to school, the family times, the break times, even the breaks from technology. I'd encourage you to keep finding ways to have positive conversations with your children, checking in on them. Sometimes we can do this best by doing other things with them, like cooking or going for a walk or an activity or even some basketball in the backyard. Stay connected with friends as adults and also for your children as well. And keep just listening out to what teachers are asking your children to do. Don't try and do more than that, just what they're asking you to do. We really appreciate your partnership with us. These kinds of routines and structures can help create some normality and even some motivation for our children. Thank you for doing your best. Now, I know it's true that one size doesn't fit all. So if you need some other ideas and you need some suggestions or some support, please contact your homeroom teachers or your coordinators. We'd love to also hear from you. We really acknowledge the hard work and the partnership that you're putting in now. But I also know that those things are going to be really important as we transition back into school. Jesus spoke about a peace. He says, I give you my peace. It's not a peace that the world gives, it's a different kind of peace. So he said, don't let your heart be troubled and don't be afraid. So please stay in touch. Keep pressing on that little bit longer and perhaps even press into the peace that Jesus makes available. So thank you for your hard work, and like you, we are committed to getting your children through this time.